Imagine being the only woman in the world to receive a direct gaze from BTS's Jimin amid the roar of thousands of fans, and then he takes off the bomber jacket he has just worn and personally gives it to you. This is the once-in-a-lifetime fortune experienced by Sofia Valencia, a university student from Madrid who suddenly went viral after Jimin's spontaneous action on stage at the Civitas Metropolitano stadium sparked a wave of envy among millions of fans around the globe. Welcome to Jimin Gallery, the home for Park Jimin fans who want to discover all the latest news, interesting facts, and stories behind the world's spotlight on Jimin. Madrid. The Civitas Metropolitano stadium in Madrid suddenly erupted. Not only because of the powerful sound of the signature distorted music from South Korea's top boy band, BTS. Behind the hysteria of thousands of eyes filling the concert venue, a magical moment that seemed to exist only in the fantasy world of teenage fiction unexpectedly became a reality that night, becoming one of the most envied moments worldwide. Amid a sea of ARMY fans packed tightly together, fate seemed to have chosen one name to become the luckiest woman on Earth. She was a young woman from Spain whose beauty that night immediately caught the attention of the giant stage cameras, captivating everyone who saw her face appear on the big screens. The brown curly-haired girl with sparkling Southern European eyes initially stood at the front barricade, singing along with deep emotion. However, the atmosphere suddenly changed when one of BTS's members, Park Jimin, began walking toward the edge of the stage with an expression that was difficult to interpret. Jimin, known for his elegant yet warm charisma, suddenly stopped right in front of the section where the Spanish girl was standing. For a few seconds, time seemed to stand still for everyone witnessing the silent yet thrilling interaction between the global idol and the beautiful fan. Without anyone expecting it, Jimin slowly removed the outer jacket he was wearing during the encore session, creating an instant wave of screams throughout the stadium. The jacket, still warm and carrying traces of his energetic performance, was carefully folded in his hands as if it were an incredibly precious gift. With a sweet smile capable of melting anyone's heart, Jimin stepped forward and extended his hand directly toward the Spanish girl. All eyes were fixed on that unforgettable moment, witnessing how a piece of iconic clothing moved from the hands of a global superstar into the embrace of a fan. The lucky girl appeared frozen in disbelief, covering her mouth with both hands, as if unable to comprehend that such an extraordinary moment was happening to her. Tears of happiness immediately rolled down her blushing cheeks, highlighting her natural beauty, mixed with overwhelming shock. The fans around her instantly erupted in excitement. Some tried to capture the rare moment on camera, while others could only stare in amazement at the incredible luck unfolding right before their eyes. Park Jimin's jacket had officially changed hands, triggering a wave of jealousy that quickly spread worldwide through social media. Within minutes after the concert ended, the internet exploded with video clips capturing the intense moment when Jimin gave his jacket exclusively to the fan. Netizens from different parts of the world began searching for information, desperately curious about the identity of the beautiful Spanish girl who managed to capture the star's attention. Screenshots showing the girl's face immediately went viral, with many people praising her charming appearance and saying she truly deserved such a beautiful moment. Some fan communities even suggested that Jimin's gaze that night seemed to indicate that the idol had intentionally chosen her from the beginning of the concert. The Spanish girl's unbelievable fortune did not stop there. The scent of Park Jimin's signature perfume that reportedly remained on the fabric of the jacket became the biggest mystery fans wanted to uncover. Millions of ARMY members wondered what Jimin's personal fragrance smelled like, and this girl became the only ordinary person holding the answer to that curiosity. Until this article was published, amateur videos from other audience members' perspectives showing the incident had been viewed tens of millions of times across various digital platforms. Everyone continued discussing how music concert in Madrid transformed into a visual romantic spectacle, leaving deep curiosity among those who missed the moment. Several hours after the internet was shaken by the viral video, the mysterious girl's identity finally began to be revealed. Fans who moved quickly like digital detectives managed to discover the social media account of a girl named Sofia Valencia, a 21-year-old architecture student living in Madrid. Within moments, Sofia's Instagram account, which originally had only been followed by hundreds of close friends, was flooded with millions of new followers from various countries eager to know more about her. Sophia, who still felt as if she were dreaming, eventually uploaded a short statement through her Instagram story to respond to the overwhelming attention. She shared a photo of Jimin's iconic jacket carefully placed on her bed, accompanied by Spanish and Korean captions expressing her gratitude and disbelief. Her first post immediately received millions of likes from internet users within less than 30 minutes after being uploaded. Interestingly, this phenomenon did not only create jealousy, but also inspired creativity among the global ARMY community. Thousands of positive comments and compliments flooded Sophia's account, with many fans praising her polite and respectful attitude when receiving the gift. The BTS fan community in Spain even officially welcomed Sophia as their new luck icon and promised to support her against any negative comments that might appear. The impact of this sweet incident also reached the fashion industry, especially the clothing brand behind the outerwear Jimin wore that night. The exclusive bomber jacket given to Sophia was reportedly sold out across international official shopping websites within just a few hours. Collectors of rare K-pop memorabilia were even rumored to have begun contacting Sophia, offering extraordinary amounts of money, reportedly reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars, to obtain the historic jacket. However, in a brief interview with a Spanish local media outlet the following day, Sophia emotionally stated that she would never sell the jacket, regardless of how much money was offered. For Sophia, the knitted fabric was not merely a valuable item or a commodity, but rather a symbol of sincere appreciation from an idol that she would carefully preserve for the rest of her life. She also added that the jacket was now stored in a safe place and still carried Jimin's signature soft perfume scent, which she described as calming and comforting. BTS's management agency, Big Hit Music, did not release any specific statement regarding Jimin's unexpected stage gesture. However, a source from the agency reportedly mentioned that the members often make spontaneous gestures on stage when they feel emotionally connected to the extraordinary energy and support given by fans in a particular city. The Civitas Metropolitano Stadium is now remembered as one of the locations in BTS's world tour history where one of the most heartwarming fan interactions ever took place. In the end, the Madrid concert left behind a story that went far beyond an ordinary musical performance. The moment between Jimin and Sophia became a powerful example of how music can break barriers of language and nationality, creating a beautiful memory that will continue to be talked about for years to come. For Sophia and millions of ARMY members around the world, that night in Madrid will forever be remembered as the moment when a modern-day fairy tale truly came to life beneath the Spanish sky. Thank you so much for staying until the end of this extraordinary story filled with curiosity and unforgettable moments. Don't miss more viral, unique, and surprising stories that will continue to entertain and amaze you on this channel. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, give us your best like, and turn on the notification bell right now so we can continue sharing more exciting stories in the upcoming videos.